Good morning, Azeroth. It is the 13th of March 2025. Grab your morning beverage and welcome to the stream. Blizzard dropped an article with some more details on player housing, interior design, the placement of objects dying, and some videos to give some examples along the way. Link to that will be in the description. For us today, we'll be tackling some weekly quests, earning some coffer keys, and starting to build up our rep with the various cartels of Undermine. Without any further ado, let's get stuck in. Hope you're all doing well today. You're almost through the week. Take it steady. Keep yourselves hydrated. You've got this. Right, we shouldn't need all of the quests to get more. We just need 4 pinnacle chests. That's what I need to look out for. So 1 there.
Our repair efforts would not be possible without you.
That's not one of them. That's just gear.
We are the Titan's bedrock and foundation.
Okay, we'll grab the time walking one for later just because it is a gear upgrade. Have a quick glance about. No more here. Do have some goodies in the trading post. I think I'm fully leveled with it. Yeah. Very nice. Oh, must make sure to add the trench coat. Absolutely delightful.
Come see my wares.
Not much, 135. Not much we can grab for that. Mask is good, but I wouldn't use it. Potentially the scaly boots, but not on this character. Certainly more likely to use the blue. I think the bandage wraps might go well on the monk or something, but that's about it.
Always a pleasure.
Right, let's get on over to Undermine. Begin the work, as it were. Signed up yesterday with the Steam Wheel Cartel. Wheeled? I keep getting the name wrong. I keep calling them Steam Wheel. I know it's not Steam Wheel. Alright, let's start our grab.
Shipping and receiving. Smooth sailing. Off with it.
Magic Coast stuff.
My problem. See ya. Watch your step.
One of them gave some coffer keys, which is nice.
Next time.
I want to stick about main Undermine first, just because the next surge pricing for racing will be available at past. We want to hit that. Get it out of the way. Grab up our stuff in the hotel itself. Keep avoiding going in the raid entrance. I don't know why I venture in that direction each time.
Thanks for stopping by. Come back for more.
Okay, so that's a pinnacle one. Which only means... Honestly, the Titan disc one's a pinnacle one. And the shipping and not the shipping and handling. Surge pricing one is a weekly one, which means we'll still have to do waking the machine's probably the quickest just to bang out.
Welcome to the best place ever.
I think of what other one would be good.
Watch your back.
I want to get 4 chests, so the other one would be... We don't have the world one from Faerun for whatever reason this week. Let's head on over to this rare first. Do some world quests along the way. Oh, he's upstairs. Eventually we will get all the placements down. Much better when there's some folks about. And get cleared out. As I mentioned in the intro, some more information about player housing. I only briefly went through the article before starting. Just saw it before I was going live. Very interesting to see a lot more little details. It does seem very hands-on in the way of we get to really... What's the word I'm looking for? I'm searching for the words.
Time's a wasting.
Really manipulate the objects that we're able to place and put down and play around with stuff, which I really like. That minutiae and level of detail means people can really go ham with it. I think it will all come down to just how many assets they're able to put out for the launch sets. How many details. But it looks pretty promising. And as long as that list of dyes isn't like, oh, you get 3 of these and all the rest you have to buy on the store. As long as we avoid that scenario, I think it's going to go pretty well overall. I'm glad to see some details this early, to be honest. Grab the world boss while we're here. See, there's a group going. See if we get lucky like last time and get a fresh piece of gear. Oh, spawned in as we were going. I bet he does that knockback where it throws us into the bombs, which is likely to not quite one-shot me, but at the very least two-shot me. Certainly going down a little bit faster than last week's. Oh, what did I just say? Up explosives. Alright, no. Oh boy. Come on, gear upgrade. Boots again? Well, crap. Oh, but it's warbound. Odd, but alright. That's a gear upgrade for someone at some point. Eventually. Or a bit of disenchanting, to be fair. Oh, that's another pinnacle quest. Okay, so we can do that as well, and then it would just be the awakening the machine. Let's head over to the junk wall. Keep building these up to eventually get some of those car upgrades. Which again, given how prevalent the drive system is, I would have thought the campaign would at least have given us a couple of options to change and mess about. Now, I haven't gone back to the vendor for it yet. So maybe there's a little something I could have already been doing, but I don't think my reps are high enough at all. To actually get anything of value yet. Oh no, pull the obscurity guard. Why? We'll be fine. Tough. There we go. The stuff. So we get our Titan disc, we get some market research. It seems as though we need 100 at a time for that secret 5th cartel. Now, I don't know if that just means we get a few hundred and then we're good, we can stop. Or if it means the first one's the first pack of 100, the next one's another pack of 100, you know, and it goes up exponentially each time, which feels like it would be a hell of a grind.
There's loads of scrap right for the picking in the heaps. Go in there and grab some, will ya?
Damn, I just missed the scrap pile. They always move so quickly. Let's put these fires out. We just have so many trash fires. Get to the chief foreman in a moment as we work our way around. No one's on him yet. Ooh, little bowler. Cheeky. I like it.
I need to get closer.
There you lot. Lovely stuff. Another episode of Daredevil yesterday. And I was really interested in learning all about this White Tiger character. And oh, maybe this is a hero from the comics I know very little about. So I'd love to know more. And spoilers, just for that episode. That's episode 3. He gets killed off at the end. And I'm like, well, I understand getting that after a moment of joy. Having some consequences, but Jesus Christ. Just felt like, what a shame at that point. Then the tease was almost, oh, at the end there. Character who done it was wearing the Punisher skull. I mean, clearly not the Punisher, because that's not how Frank handles business. As far as we're aware, unless there's something deep-seated going on. We've seen them tease across different episodes. Folks with this tattoo of a bird skull, which I believe is a villain folks are aware of. There was a name that was bandied about on a few like thumbnails, and I think it was Muse or something, but again, not knowing a lot of details about the comic side of things. Absolutely no idea on my end. Still very curious to see where it all ends up. Ooh, steam boil gears. Still missing one more thing. Again, it looks like it's 5 for each individual piece. Engineers can dismantle these. That's nice. More scrap. More fires. Also continue to push in Monster Hunter. Making our way through various optional quests in high rank. Starting to encounter a few of the tempered monsters. The occasional frenzied one. Still no Gormagala yet. But I've no doubt she'll show up sooner rather than later. Maybe even this evening. Be nice. I stuck.
I don't have a target.
I'm still very much enjoying the playing of the game. I feel it's really difficult to talk about the Fires Undermine Renown 6 and a Venture Co contract. Which contract did I get? I think it was the steam wheel one. I wish I could check which contract I was under right here. Or have it labelled somewhere. Because I'm a forgetful sort.
I haven't seen scrap like that since the Great Scrappening. Nice work.
Okay, that's the Gladio security dudes. Need to bob out one more dumpster. Oh, more scrap. Got lucky. Robot, get involved. Dig, 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 and we dig, 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 we dig the whole day long.
Happens sometimes.
Not much digging, but as long as we clear one out a little bit. Away from your rats. You just have to hit that 500 mark to get the rare out. I think that's the only other opportunity here. But luckily, you don't have to actually hit that 500 mark to get a 1 of 3. You get a little something, something. Give me more market research. Yes! Okay, it appears on all the different weekly activities and rares and stuff, we get a chunk of those. So I'm happy about that. Don't need those, but it is a rep bonus, isn't it? So, find that final burning trash can. Nah, bubble.
How that went from trash fire to dumpster fire, I'll never know. At least you stopped it. Thanks, champ.
You're welcome, Grimler. Please. Music here would be great for fishing. What am I looking for? You. Scrap man.
What's the damage?
Give me another.
Trash piles ain't gonna scavenge themselves.
Get rid of these flamingos. Saw a Bellular video yesterday about potential identity of Xalatath and a likely, more likely than not being an ethereal. He mentioned a dialogue between Illyria and Steel Strike up in the Arathi. And I don't remember that bit of dialogue. I don't know if it was just a stay a while and listen that I missed.
Yeah, it happens sometimes.
Or if it was something to go back and find. But it was Illyria basically confirming, oh, he is not an old god. He is a survivor from these other times, which lends a lot of credence to the theory that she's an ethereal, and then going through her outfit and stuff like that.
Finish it up.
I'm trying, dude. I can't click. I don't know why. What's happening? It's bugged. Well, shit. No good scrap for me. Maybe if I buy one of these. Oh, that actually worked. Use it for the next one. Old dude helps. If it hadn't bugged out, maybe we'd be close to 500, but I don't think anywhere near enough. Possibly, possibly.
And time's up. Grab your gear and let's go.
We've got a box. Lovely stuff. Grab that crate up there. Be another silly minigame, but need about 8 minutes until the surging kicks off. Grab one of those. That way. game. Come on, horse. Skyrim this cliff. Get me up there. There must be another way around. Oh, hang on. Rare. Flamingo. Need that delicious research. Lovely. Steam Brawl 1, I've already got. Let's see, can I get there if I go up and around this way? Yes, I think that's how we got there last time. We have run up. It says no. I've definitely gotten this chest before. Okay, right idea. Maybe not in the cart. Too unruly. Horse. Almost. Yes, horse. Oh, it says it's down that way. Silly minigame. One more. There we go. Let's unlock all 5 of the lockers throughout Undermine. 5 traders tendies. Wow. Hey, at least there's a way to get some in-game. You know, other than the regular way of doing so. We'll grab the next rare in lane. Like powering this drill, I suppose. There's still a good chunk of these I haven't actually done yet. So is weekly renown thing to trigger it? As long as another player has it, I don't need to have it? Question mark. Unclear. Or maybe there's a separate weekly quest associated with it. Fuel tank we don't need. Can sell that. Ooh, the Grillion stuff. Do I have all I need? I do! Operal Grillion. Despite your best efforts, the machine remains silent. Maybe a local expert get it working. Take the inoperable Grillion to Defuse Boy for repairs. And we get Companion, which is Tiny Mech Gorilla. Fair enough, game. Scrap pile and some newspapers.
This propaganda's not gonna spread itself. Go deliver some newspapers, why don't you?
Can't I do that yet? There we go. Dig.
You're gonna let that stop you? Fix
At
it!
least we can get 1 to 500. And how many cans do I have? I know I needed a good number to actually use them for something. It's just remembering where all the NPCs for this stuff are.
Time to head out! Get a move on!
Oh, big scrap rat was not bonus loot? Huh. Did we have to do the scrap in a certain amount of time?
It's too far away.
Get the big gold one. Also unclear. Deliver some newspapers while we're here. Go buy some trash bags.
Ooh, I got solutions.
Attack me! I didn't give you that newspaper. Huge number of players just hurling newspapers at different goblins. Hang on, there's a trash bag over here. We need those trash bags. Need that delicious market research. How many are we on? 85. Nearly at the point of doing one hand in. Hopefully that will make things a little clearer.
What's cooking?
Four more papers.
I don't have a target.
Do need to keep an eye on when I complete world quests if it is just the undermine rep or if it's some for the individual cartel as well, based on who we've picked up for the week. I grabbed this flight master. I did. Crash up there.
They all bought it. The people are eating
Yeah.
out of our hands.
That gave me a little bit of venture company as well, so we're definitely going to have to keep doing world quests, keep building up the rep with them. Oh, cartels, there's a lot of rep to build up. Give me that trash bag. Give me that market research. Delicious.
Well, spit it out.
What's with this angry frog, Gus and Werner? Very strange. Little unanswered question off to the side. I don't get it. Search pricing should be available right now, shouldn't it?
Time to work, sugar. Ready, set,
It says
go.
it is, but search pricing hasn't appeared at the top of the screen. Oh, there we go.
Got a work order for scum cleanup if you want the gig. Just be warned, the scum will fight back. You're pretty world-wise, ain't you? I got a mook inspector that could use the help of someone with brains.
Go away.
Wanna talk to him?
Get the roaches. I find it interesting that only some of these, like, like car activities are actually car based. Some of them have been jump out and go and do
Did the job, and you
your
didn't
regular
total
killing.
your car. I call that a success.
Example here. Hello, my name's Doug. Doug, Inspector of Venturous Equipment. Doug Beans proudly. We've got to find the equipment that ain't got safely modes turned off. 15 modes make stuff not good. It's hard finding the two safe equipment though. Criminal made Doug this reader thing that point out where they is. It's hard to follow. Doug pouts. Use help Doug follow the reader. Find the equipment together. It's your thing, Doug. Let's go.
See you around.
Oh, it's one of these like old archaeology. Like you get a certain point. Seems a long one for the car stuff. I'm getting beat on so hard. That's why. Just the latency jumped a little bit there. Might be just because of the shipping and handling thing. A lot of people are like, oh, do it.
Good job, Dollface. You make sure I got my cut of your tip, right?
Doug, what are we doing? Oh my god. Right. There. Get it. You know what, Doug? I'll be back. I gotta... I'm wasting time. I'll be back, Doug. Don't you worry. Just abandoned this hobgoblin straight up. Name of the game, speed. Just a tiny bit of water completely buggers your gut. Hate that. You barely skimmed the edge of it. Put me back. Thank you.
Great work, Toots. I hope your cut's enough to pay all of your traffic tickets.
Dog Fuse is sending their best to try and make trouble for us. How many of their best do you think adds up to one of you?
Deal with some of these. Hello again, Doug. Maybe we can multitask. Maybe we can multitask.
I need to get closer.
Record time.
Nope, never mind.
I'm moving you
I promise we'll be
to
back, Doug.
the Rolodex.
You poor bastard. I've done that twice now. It's kicked me off my damn cat. 3 times. Doug, leave. Pack the employees to cover for escaping crabs.
Yeah?
Okay.
Time's a wasting.
Yeah, look at the stuff.
What's shaking, pal? Watch yourself.
How you doing?
There you go, look, the
pal?
crabs escape. Some reason they didn't escape.
Honey,
Kemper, my
sweetie,
friends, be
baby,
free.
Sugar plum angel face. Thanks for completing that job.
You're so polite.
Thanks you too.
Polite's the wrong word. So flattering. God damn it. Sorry, street food guy. I'm just in your grill. Literally. Search through the books to suggest that there's a shakedown happening. Okay. I wonder how many of these there are. There's not even because it's kind of listed as you want to run through and do them quickly. There's barely enough time to actually read and figure the quests. Thraxus, Eredar Lord of the Burning Legion.
You're
Couldn't
my
be.
favorite driver. And just don't tell the rest of them I said that, okay?
It's really fun seeing the number of other players just about, by the way. Doing this just cars back and forth all over the shop.
I don't have a target.
I like the idea a lot. I don't know how you replicate it going forward, this kind of speedy go through, do mini world quests. I need to find more slimes. There we go. God damn it.
You do the work, I don't break a nail. That's a win-win for me.
Not my way, big fella. Oh my god. Getting an extravagant chip though. Tip, rather. Tip. Onward. The next package. Hob. Please. I swear to God.
Nice job. Now get back to work, Toots.
Okay, that was the surge one, but we still got to finish up. Swear to God, Inspector. Keep dismounting me. I'm not gonna come help you. Jesus Christ. This one, and then we have to take our legally mandated break, and then I think we're good. Notice they don't seem to give any rep roll either, so you can't just spam this to grind rep. We go take our break. There we go. Swig of his beverage. Keep yourselves hydrated. As we chat with the car fellas here, see if anything has actually been unlocked that I'm just unaware of. It's a fancy turtle. Wonder where that's from.
What's the news?
Materials, good service.
Alright, nothing else of yet. What am I looking for here? Ah, for the companion. Hello, diffuse boy. Welcome to Toys for Less, where the only thing more outrageous than the quality of our toys is the price. What do you mean that ain't a good thing?
I got more.
Gorillion unit? Where'd you get one of those? An operative, probably just some loose wiring. Give it a good shake, flip the switch, and it's as good as new.
Always a pleasure.
I like that for pet enjoyers. It just leads you to where I assume
Satisfaction recommended.
what pets are. Another thing to use the miscellaneous stuff. We've still only found one of those. Those in a sec. Crank, got one. Yep. Yep.
That's it?
Lovely. Where to next? That one down there. More rep to be gained.
Think you got what it takes to race in the big leagues?
Oh, is this another jetpack one? Or is this a car one?
What's the damage? You trying something?
Okay, so we
pal?
realized last time we could flap our arms as wings effectively. Which we just keep hitting the button, it looks like. Oh, it slows your speed and makes turns easier. Oh, so you learn to read abilities. Doesn't seem like you'd ever want to do that if you want to hit high speeds. You just learn to do it without needing to turn. Maybe the more advanced courses would require it.
To be honest, I'm
did it be?
surprised you made it back in one
What's the
piece.
bad noise? Oh, it cleared off the world quest. It's something about being forced on foot that has me not wanting to run around after ore so much. It's alright, Shaman. I got the aggro. You're good. You ain't falling here. And attacks here. Always nice to see. Already got one. Speaking of all, let's actually grab one just while we're here. Ooh. Overload it and head to another one. And it works! Where's the sun? Ooh! Got me underground. It worked out. Okay, a few more world quests. Does not have a radiant echo as of yet.
Gotta
I only got
work
one
order
last
for
week.
Scum cleanup if you want the gig. Just be warned, the scum will fight back.
Slime. Explode. Vacuum the slime. Oh, it's a heal. Oh, that cleans up the puddle. I'm with you. I get you, game. Oh, but that's just for healing me. It doesn't actually help with the cleaning. Right, so in theory, I just want to go around and grab a load of them. Maybe it did help with the cleaning with that many puddles about, but eh. See after this one. Yeah, I have to actually do the thug. Why put such a cooldown on it? Why did that? It worked for them. They got all of them. I only got 2. We just try and stack them up more. Okay, that did all 3. Okay. Lovely.
Oh, that smell. No wonder Steam Weedle outsourced that contract.
Steam Weedle. Right.
You're pretty worldwide,
Bob,
ain't ya? I got
we're
a
here.
inspector that could use the help of someone with brains. Go talk to him?
Yeah, I'll help him now, Gibbler. Now there's no time constraint. I didn't even notice his little device is shooting a beam in the direction we gotta go. Very helpful. This one. Oh, box not sparking too much. Spark is how you know it turned on and working. We smash it later to spark again. Bless his work ethic. That's to be broken. And what's too fixed about this one then?
Hey, you got him to come around.
One is sticker said this one got weight limit. We take that sticker off. No more weight limit. Silly pegger. Hyena?
It's too far away.
Ooh. That is going to be an upgrade. Okay. Just got the main weekly cache and keep an eye out for more rares.
Dark Fuse is sending their best to try and make trouble for us. How many of their best do you think adds up to one of you?
At least double figures, Gaslow. Probably. Probably. I say worrying for my health. Drag him out a little bit in case there are others about. Don't repair. Out of your goop. Almost.
I need to get closer.
Go, cap one more. I don't imagine hitting the junk wall again is going to help me, given I've already done that one, but I might drop more research. Hey, drop the fragments anyway, that helps.
It's too far away.
Beautiful.
was? All of them. You know, you're very efficient. It's, kind of scary, actually.
Thank you, Gessler. I suppose. Another rare up there. Whack. To his namesake. I got an achievement for getting all of the readables in Undermine, so I don't know why they're still appearing on the map. I hope it hasn't bugged out like all the other ones in the Wall of Wind did. Honestly, that really pissed me off. I went around looking for so many of those. To have it just be like, ah, you didn't have them. A little frustrating. Steam boiled gears. We already got one. Same belt. Can sell that one. Probably check in with the different cartels as well. Well, no, I won't have ult from their quartermasters yet, I don't think. Max.
What you need? I'll be waiting. Won't find better. I'll be waiting. Won't find better.
There's another one. First two are in gear, first four are key. So in
Come back for more.
theory, this one should be another coffer key. Yep. I already got my big hero sword this week game.
Best deals in town.
Yeah, bad. Fancy
Thanks for
purples.
stopping by.
Some valor
Won't
stones.
find better. I'll be waiting.
Lovely stuff.
Welcome to the best place ever. Watch
Okay.
your back.
Lagio garbage. We'll go grab that. If I could do more than one thing at once. Oh, is it already gone? God damn it. They pop up and vanish so fast. There's probably going to be rares in the Zoldazar one, right? Probably. Oh, I do have Radiant Echoes. Hang on. Why do I think I have 0? Get those for some more coffer keys. Okay, oh, I do have over 100 of that research as well. Where's Hovel Hill? Over there. Yeah. We look for the friendly dark fuse on the outside, which I thought was here. Around here somewhere. These. Why can't they just label all these things on the map? There's too many things. Go over this way, probably. No. Wasn't that one? Garbage. I'm trying to work with you. I'm trying to help you. I think it's this one. Okay, good. Right, let's see how this works then.
Keep it down.
So I give you this. And that then gives
Keep
me
it quiet.
500 rep. That doesn't seem like a lot. Holy shit. 500 from neutral and we want to get them to exalted.
What you need.
That means this trench coat is gonna be a hell of a grind. Not you. Panicked and just swung at a nearby target.
I'm out of range.
Oh, it landed! Yes! Very lucky indeed. Okay, I need one more rep. But let's head up to the, the echoes thing. I don't need loads of them yet. It's only 3 or 4 bountiful delves a week. So as long as I'm getting my 2, and then maybe at least 1 Azerite event a week, I think we're alright. Probably. Another dustbin. Need that research. Just realised this grind is way worse than I thought. Assuming it's not 300 a time. Even if it 3,000 a time. Even if it is, that's still loads. Absolutely loads. Okay, how many echoes can I spend? I don't have 5, so we just do the 1. They're only going to get me 25 of the damn things, which isn't much at all. It's the elite I'm after. There you are. Come here.
It's too far away.
It's freed. The early goblins divided themselves to cartels, fought for supremacy. Freed from who? They've worked under a lot of people over the years, like... Presumably this is before the player's time.
I need to get closer.
It's the problem with these. It's not exactly... It's a hint at stuff, but it's not like proper storytelling. I think it came from a book. Come out over that. Memory of cheated death. Okay. Saves me. I thought it'd be something more useful. Evidently not. Like, I don't mind these. They're alright. One of the only reliable ways to get coffer keys.
I'm out of range.
Hey, you. Robot. Cheekily nabbed. Not even part of the event. Just cheekily nabbed him. Oh, I should have known. Don't you reset your aggro range.
It's too far away.
Beautiful. Another 10 discs. That's all them sorted. Don't you have to worry. Heed the weedlet. Presumably one of the founders. Great name. Weedlet, prepare to get wheedled. Okay, then just this helicopter. Base. Thing. And that's Titan stuff. I don't know why that... reuse that model when it's not Titan related. It seems odd. Or is it more gnome? $30 seconds. See if we can earn up a wee bit more. It can.
It's too far away.
Want that ore. Sorted. Ooh, double rare up and this way that I haven't seen. Somewhere. Where are you? You! All good. Seems the fastest way to get the research is just to bounce between rares, but once you've killed them and they don't show up on the map, it's going to be more difficult. There's probably a place where you can just get a decent amount of enemies and just farm, 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 farm. It'll be the most engaging of stream things, though. We'll see where we end up as the patch goes on. Lovely stuff. Wallbound plate, not good for me, but good for an alt. Steam boil gears, got that one. Steam boil case. Ooh! I can make one! Install this to our breakneck for a burst of speed. Cool! Actually get an upgrade. You'll love to see it. I 'Cause 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 ' Okay, so that's all the same thing. It's not different versions of the steam oil thing. At least the rares do seem to pop up thick and fast. Don't be inside the arena, be on the outside. Swear to God, it's not, is it? It's on the inside. Shit. I'd love to game. I'd love to. Apparently hiding it under the table. It's good. It's upstairs, Mom. I'm gonna finally get to him and he's just gonna go down. You wait and see. What the fuck? Where's... Game. Where is Guy? Feel robbed. Oh, side staircase? Oh, it's looking likely I will never come at this one again. This is ridiculous. Oh, it's this thing.
I'm on it.
Which requires Undermine Renown 6 and the build to a weekly. But it's already on the list, so... I can't actually help. Why put it on the map at all for me, game? Let's see if I just stick around. I can help them pull this. Together! The boomkin just doing work. Now I stuck. It doesn't look like this even works for me. Progress isn't even going up. I can pretend to be helping. I might not even get the rewards from this, but I'm here now. It's 50%. I might as well try and help. So many little activities. Again, I just wish the map was a little clearer about what activities are actually available. Maybe when the renown gets higher, it's going to become more clear. I suppose all I can do is wait for enemies to spawn to hit. I mean, I can't do all else. Other than pretend to pull the bin with a druid again. It's so funny watching a boom kid actually drag that shit over, though. I'm helping. Naked gnome, come help. Come put your back into it. He might be in a similar situation to me where he's just not got the quest available. Well, there's others dragging trash back. I'm very silly. We walk slowly as a team. Demon Hunter not even pretending to help. Get your back into it, son. But there, another little druid. It's great to see the druid forms do it. That's so dumb. I love it. Okay, I don't even know if I'll get a reward for it. But it broke, and one would assume a rare would spawn. Oh, no, there we go. Go. At least we can hit the rare. Rare that is not doing much more than tanky and spanky. Oh, a little bit of something. A ridiculous magnetic pull, but that's about it. Hey, I get some stuff. Don't need the steel one now. I need to hand that in to the car people and get an upgrade. Which, first proper car upgrade. Wonder how much of a difference we'll actually notice. Go and find out. And then we will take a quick bio break and get onto the Zoldadar weeklies. For more rep. Ready to do that ride of yours? Enjoy your yes. Stuff. Which one was it? This thing. Boost speed. Efficiency decrease. That's fine. See you again. Oh, it's just the boost itself. It's not like general speed. Okay, it's a little bit more. Just a little bit.
I got just what you need.
I got some junk. Take me stuff. Thank you. Alright, so what have we got left? Pardon me. We have the Zoldazar stuff, and then we need to do Awakening the Machine just to hit another weekly chest and have all 4 ticked off for our coffer keys. Alright, stretch your legs, refill your beverage. I'll be back with you in just a few minutes. I'll see you soon. And we're back. Thank you for your patience. Just get me headset back on. The wig of us, unfortunately, called beverage. It's necessary, though. It's necessary. Right. Let's get on over as old as that.
Pal?
And it'll just be clear out these and then go do Awakening the Machine to get us sorted for the morning. That sets us up nicely for our delves tomorrow. Alrighty, what have we got this time? Yeah, no world quests actually pop up around the area, which is fine. We're here for 4 different quests anyway. We'll grab this shark. Where's shark? Reminded me of all the fishing we were attempting to do in Monster Hunter yesterday, not realising the fish I needed was in a different season. Oh, so many more little details to figure out. Give it. And go. That's sorted. Next one. Shiny treasures. Fly horse. And some crab meat. Specifically bomb crab meat. The Sandalari just watching like, what are these adventurers doing with these goblins? They just blew up our mountain. I think that would have been a fun thing to actually see happen in-game rather than it just be what the environment looks like now. Actually have a little cutscene where we see Gallywix and the Dark Fuse blowing up the whole thing, I think would have made this whole like side area a little more engaging. Just story-wise. But I'm always going to be a stickler for such things. We're also just stealing their treasure. I'm trying to think how much the Zandalari have actually been involved since BFA. I don't think it's that much. Again, harder to say on the Alliance side, but we also haven't had faction-specific quest lines for the main campaign for quite some time. You wonder if after the World Tour Saga they'll take a focus to it, or if even in Last Titan, just given we're going back to Northrend, and the main bases you entered on were Alliance and Horde in most zones. Whether they do something different, build new areas. Maybe the militaries in both places have wound down, so all those places get pulled down to reclaim resources. There's a lot of possibility space there. We did get the announcement that BlizzCon's coming back next year, not this year. So when I first saw the announcement, I was like, oh, BlizzCon this year, that'd be great. But no, it's next year. Which, if it was this year, I'd be more inclined to think of that Heroes of the Storm revival was actually happening. But given it's next year, that seems a little bit too far away, given it's September as well. Tickets over the years have gone up in price too. It's still something I would love to do at one point. But the tickets are like $300, something like that. Not to mention all the travel costs and getting a hotel and all of that jazz. But it's still something I'd certainly want a bucket list. For however many years it's still going on. I imagine like E3 or any of the other big events over the years, if it was ever the last time, they're never going to make it an out. This will be the last one. Because you'd assume it's something like that. Things would have to be going pretty dire for them to be like, we're never doing this again. Wouldn't be something they announced beforehand. I'd assume. I'd be pretty surprised if there ever was. But we know there's got other projects in the works based on the various IP Blizzard own. Certainly would love to see something with StarCraft again. And given it is next year rather than this year, I think it's likely. They're probably going to have a Diablo expansion saved up for then. I didn't hear great things about Vessel of Hatred, to be honest. Like, I enjoyed my baseline time with Diablo 4, but the ARPG genre didn't explode, but there's a lot of good games in it nowadays. It's like 4 currently main ones on the go, and more little ones getting released all the time. Obviously, Path of Exile 2 was kindly gifted from a regular in the channel, from AJ. Once that gets out of early access, I do look forward to doing some streams on it, because I do like the ARPGs. I do love the quest for more pant. Constantly blowing up screens of enemies. I don't need it to be how you see a lot of the endgame PoE runs, where people are just blitzing through in under a second and things are just falling over so much as look at the player. I don't find that enjoyable. But I like actually fighting things and getting more gear. And Path of Exile 2, while having some challenges, is just going to keep improving and getting better. Hence waiting for actual release. And then you've got Last Epoch, it's one of those two, which I played a little bit in early access, and then when it came out I did a campaign clear off, did a little bit of endgame, and I really enjoyed that one. I loved how much you could customize the skills. It's not quite Path of Exile's swapping gems to change how abilities function, but each skill had its own tree that you could really... Like, imagine WoW's talent tree, right? But it's one big skill in the middle and it branches off all over the place and changes functionality and how it interacts with stuff. I found it was really cool. And that's got a giant update coming soon. And then there's a game which I played a little bit of when it first went into early access. That's getting another big content update, I think around April. And that is No Rest for the Wicked, which is kind of Diablo ARPG meets a more Souls-like type game. Good chunk of verticality and a very wonderful looking art style. It's hard to describe. It's not shell shaded. It's cartoony's a word that comes with negative connotations, but it looks very animated. All right, if you watch some of the some of the initial trailers for it, I think that'll give you a decent idea of what's going on. But that game, I thought, from the little I played, was fantastic. And I'm really excited to see where that ends up on 1.0. They're adding, like, the same size of the game, again, worth of areas of content. They've reworked the item system, added some more endgame activities. It looks really, really cool. There's another key. We should be able to get one more. Easiest way to do that will be going doing Awakening the Machine, which again we've given plenty of feedback about Awaken the Machine. At least there's a quicker mode for it now. So I'd love a bit of challenge. But yeah, the more I see of No Rest for the Wicked, the more I'm like, oh man, I kind of really want to play that game. But the problem with so much stuff in early access these days, you end up going through, going ham at it, and then by the time full release comes down, more often than not, you're burnt down or have seen most of it. I think that was, as much I loved Hades 1, absolutely adored it, but I played it to death through early access, so by the time it actually came out, I still played a lot of it in the updates that came out, but I wasn't playing it as religiously as I thought I might. And also, a lot of the changes through early access and the different dialogue and stuff wasn't necessarily, like, a lot of them were new scenes for characters interacting as you were going through the experience.
Stay safe out there. Hope you brought tools.
So by the time it got to where I was already in the end game of that, a lot of those activities just didn't pop up.
Cut once.
Unfortunately, I'm hoping that's an issue they've resolved with the second game, which that was the first evening game I streamed on the channel, and I absolutely adored it. Malinaway is a fun character, and there's all kinds of folks at your little crossroads section to engage with, interact with. And the combat feels as good as ever. If you enjoyed Hades 1, you'll enjoy Hades 2. Whether or not you're in there on the early access or waiting for that full 1.0 release, which they've just done another big update as well. Seemed very good, but I am holding off now. I streamed all of that. It's a game I wanted to play. I figured it would be easy to do as like a first stream game. And it proved to be a lot of fun. But there's so many that come out in early access now. And especially while streaming, I don't want to, like in Hades' case, have one that I play on stream for a while in early access, and then the streams resume a year or two later. Maybe if things were quieter, but at the moment there's been so much coming out of late. Obviously we're still going through Monster Hunter. I want to get back to Avowed, the big RPG from Obsidian. I really enjoyed Pillars of Eternity 1 and 2. I couldn't tell you for the life of me all of the story off the top of my head. I remember in 1 we had a little fort that you build up and you can kind of make laws and govern, which was pretty fun. Both had a lot to do with the gods of the world. And in 2 you had a ship. And you were just sailing around listening to sea shanties. Which I really enjoyed. Stop it. Let's not bugger this up. All my talk of it being too easy would be...
Time to fix things.
pretty silly.
I need a target. It's too far away.
There you go. There's a load of little indie games that have come out. There's like Balatro I never got around to. I love a good card game. Bazaar just went into open beta, which is another card game. More of a competitive one as far as I'm aware. Which friends really recommend. But that's another way you're just like, well, I guess I'll wait for release. I think one of the ones I wanted, there's one came out called Kill Knight, which seems like a roguelike with Vampire Survivors elements. For those who know that game. That seems like one I'd really enjoy. And be a smaller break. Because I am tempted to just go straight from Monster Hunter into Avowed, but that's probably 2 really heavy ones back to back. Maybe we take something smaller in the middle. Then I'm somewhat curious about Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, but it's so... the focus being so realistic when I love me fantasy. I just feel I'd get annoyed with it. I'm not a very patient individual when it comes to such things, and a game with so many systems, I get overwhelmed pretty easily with stuff like that. That's why I can't handle, like, 4X games very well. Like Civ and that kind of thing. I enjoy creating armies and doing little battles, you know. The Warcraft and Starcraft element of it. The old Age of Empires bits. Or when it was the Warhammer Total War one, I will never not enjoy just playing as lizard men, because it's fun to play as lizard men. I'm a regular of the channel, totally not shill. We used to play a lot of just picking different armies and pitting them against each other, which I really enjoyed. It was very silly, but I've really enjoyed it. But that's the thing where one of those campaigns can be hundreds of hours of going over the map over and over again, conquering lands, taking down armies. I'm sure there's plenty of people in that space for streaming, but I couldn't see myself doing so. It's a difficult game just to play casually on a weekend. You end up just starting a lot of campaigns and never finishing any. All the more difficult when you try and do it multiplayer and try to carve out the time. When I lived with folks, that was a little more easier. Or a little easier, I should say, grammatically. But then you've got a lot of the stuff on Game Pass, because Avowed's on there. And there's other games coming out, like Doom's coming out at some point this month, into March. That won't be a giant long game, so that might be one to actually do in the middle of stuff between Monster Hunter and Avowed. Because I've really liked the newer Dooms. 2016 most of all, but Eternal I still had a lot of fun with. And Medieval Doom with a giant fur cape, that's, well, I'd be more than happy to get in with it. The tagline for like some of the recent like interviews about it was, if Doom 2016 was a kind of run and gun, and Doom Eternal was all this airborne stuff and flinging yourself about the place, then the Dark Ages is just getting in there, throwing your face into enemies. Really excited about that. There's that Expedition 33, like a French studio making a JRPG with turn-based combat. That looks beautiful, by the way. If you haven't seen Expedition 33, I highly recommend a look. But that's going to be on Game Pass as well, so I'm like, right, well, it makes sense over time just to resub to Game Pass. Because otherwise it's going to get too expensive for all of these. Ooh, some transmog. Beautiful. I'll take it. Give me my last chest of the week, Culdrus.
Cut once.
Wonderful stuff. And there's our key. Right, so that was the shipping one, Pinnacle Disc one, and the special assignment in Undermine. So that's 4. Get us back to Dornagol. Hold us there for our delve in tomorrow. Then on Monday we can go through the time walking dungeons and the raid finder to up our gear a little bit more. Should probably do that before my delves though. Just to push them a little further on the week. Might be an idea. I'll think on it through the day. See where we end up. Right. That's our objectives for the day done, though. And if I was going to do the time walking dungeons now, that'd probably be another hour and a half or so. I don't want to overdo it. I don't mind the WoW streams being on the shorter end as we go through all these different activities. That's all right. So I will say thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed yourselves, don't forget to hit that like button. Push the video through the algorithm so more folks can come hang out, play some games with us. Subscribe for more content here on the channel. On the weekdays, we're here at 9 AM GMT with World of Warcraft, and between 4 and 6 PM on the evenings with other games. Currently, of course, on Stunter Wilds. You can find playlists to all the stuff we've already covered right here on the channel to binge to your heart's content. Until next time, folks, much love, take care, and bye-bye.